All right, guys, how's it going today? It is I, Crown Fiend, coming at you guys with a different type of video today, and I am not alone. I am joined by a good friend of mine. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Xblick right here with you guys with the anime podcast. Is that what we're calling it?
The Anime Shovel Podcast.
There we go.
The name could use some work, but if you guys have any names, drop them down in the comments below. And the most voted one on both videos, because both of us are uploading this to our channels at probably around the same time. We don't know with editing and shit, because I'm gonna edit the this.
Yeah.
But from after there, we're going to be alternating every week. So next week, the podcast will only be available on Xblick's channel, and then the week after that, it'll be available on my channel, so forth and so on and so on. It is what it is.
Yeah, there we go.
So, Xblick, go ahead, roll the intro.
And there we go. Hope you guys, is my intro going on both channels or just mine?
Both. We'll put it on both.
Alright, Crown Fiend people, hope you enjoyed my intro. Hopefully that persuades you to come join my channel. Shameless plug, I know. Shameless plug, I know. I do not care.
No, go ahead and subscribe to Xblick. Go sub to Xblick. Let's get this man to 2K already. Because he's got some heat planned for 2K.
Oh, it'll be so good.
Oh.
Anyway.
Anyways, so we got a few little topics here today. The first topic that we're going to go into, speaking of Xblick, the what if himself, we're going to go ahead and just start this off with a bang. The state of what ifs in this community. Right.
Oh, well.
Well,
I'm not going to name any names.
No, we're not going to name drop people, but keen listeners may be able to, tell who we're talking about. Just a wee little bit here. But, yeah, anyway, I'm gonna give my hot take real quick, and then I'm going to pass it to Xblick. So,
yeah.
I feel like the what if community is slowly drowning because of the lack of variety. And then you have variety channels that don't get that many views, and so it's further diluting it. And then the people that you get doing all these My Hero, Naruto, all your big ones, I'm not gonna say all, some of the big ones, right? Their storytelling just got me like, huh? Like, what? You
I'm
can't
drowning.
Because it's like, okay, so they're overpowered completely from the start. No tension, no build-up, no feeling of it being earned, just given to them. Okay. That's boring.
For me, sometimes a good, sometimes that is fine. Like, not naming any names, but there are some certain what-ifs who do overpowered what-ifs, but they also do a great story. So, there are some people like that who I personally do not mind having overpowered characters, as long as the story is fine, and they have flaws.
Yeah, every what-iffer is going to have flaws in their story. There's just no way to write a perfect story from start to finish with zero inconsistencies as a what-iffer, because, sometimes you have to tailor it towards the audience. So, I mean...
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
I will name drop one person here, and I think he's doing like a fucking great job, but he deserves more credit than what he's getting. And that is Prince of What Ifs.
exactly. I was kind of hinting to him before, but yeah.
Yeah.
Even though he does do overpowered what ifs, he puts so much effort into writing his scripts. It is unbelievable. So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
Like, dude's on demon time every time.
exactly. And
So,
yeah, he also goes out of like the norms as well with not just doing Naruto or My Hero Academia. He does everything. Bro, he did a
right.
Fire Force what if.
Now, how
There
many
are
people
no
you know?
Fire Force what ifs.
How many people you know do a Fire Force What If, man? Like, honestly, how many? There, I think he's the only one.
Exactly. And there's only like he also did like a Naofumi with Shield Hero what if, which are still kinda popular, but they aren't as big as let's say My Hero, Naruto, even Demon Slayer's kinda starting to pop off.
Which I
But
wish we would see more Demon Slayer, just because it
yeah,
adds variety. It adds variety. You don't just see
exactly.
Deku, Naruto. No, throw some fucking Tanjiro. But going to Shield Hero, now that's a little bit something else, right? Because
Exactly.
Shield Hero falls into what is known as a seinen anime, and the most popular to do any type of content on are shonens. It's what gets the most click, and that's where a lot of the variety just halts at. Tokyo Ghoul, Shield Hero, they're never going to get the same attention as something like Naruto, My Hero, just because they're seinens. And to face it bluntly, Tokyo Ghoul had a shit anime. If it would have followed the manga, it would have been the anime that closed the gap between seinen and shonen.
Yeah. But yeah, there are also some kind of shonen anime as well, which they don't get recognition as well. Like with me, my like Attack on Titan what ifs, they aren't even with like the latest kind of thing come out, they still don't get that many views. Like people just are too swamped by Naruto and My Hero that they don't even try to go look out for other channel or other kind of videos.
Yeah, and then I hear the same complaints over and over. Well, this idea's been overused. Then quit saying that you don't want anything other than My Hero or Naruto. Only so many ideas you can fit within one type of series, you know.
Exactly.
So if you want more variety, support the variety channels, you know. Otherwise, you're just gonna get subpar videos. And I mean, no diss to anybody out there, right? Because I don't know what their situation is or their editing deals, but if your fucking video is able to make it to where you can do YouTube full time, right? You owe it to your audience to put more effort into there, whether it is increasing the quality of your script writing, increasing the editing, doing editing, not just putting like a still image on there or like a fucking gameplay footage that doesn't even have any fucking relevance to what is actually going on. I'm sorry, I was watching a Minecraft, a fucking what if, and then just seeing Minecraft Skyworld on there. I'm like, okay, I see what the state of what ifs are.
I
And
love
it
how
has,
you're talking about just having a still image and I'm just sitting here with like
well,
90% of my no, pretty much all my what ifs having a still image.
yeah, but remember, you're not doing this full time. You still have other stuff in your life.
Yeah, true.
So, and you're still like not able to do that. I'm talking about the big time people.
Yeah, true that.
Like, it's good to build yourself up with that, but at some point in time you owe it to your audience who's been with you there to increase the quality. And it's not just
Exactly.
for your audience, it's for you as well, because more high quality videos is going to help you grow faster.
And you'll get
Because
more fulfillment out of it.
yeah, I mean, take Anime Sage for instance, right? Ever since he
Exactly.
has What If Universe editing for him, his videos have just been like taken off, you know. They're way
Exactly.
way better than what they used to be.
Yeah.
And so for that, I feel like, you know, he's one of the biggest people out there. But sadly, I do think some of the other creators will eventually catch up and pass him with their content not being nearly as good as his, just
Exactly.
because their audiences have been conceded to not really caring about the quality, right? It's just like, yeah, let's see you speed run this what if. Like, I'm sorry, but most what ifers out there now are speed running shit, right?
It's stupid,
It
in my opinion.
really
Anyway.
is. Yeah, it definitely is. It is incredibly stupid because you're rushing something that you could have taken your time and crafted, you know? It's something that could have been much more enjoyable and fulfilling. But
Exactly.
no,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to cram the entirety of a story into about 50 or 44 minutes, hey, whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah. But oh well, each to their own. It's kind of suffocating for the rest of the people who put effort into their videos and they don't get recognition for it.
Exactly, right, because it's just shit like that that kind of irritates me. And it's going to lead to a lot of people either quitting, and
Mm,
they could be your favorite creator. You never know. They could just quit because they're not getting the recognition that they should be getting, right?
exactly.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
incentivize smaller creators like XSplit. Not gonna throw any shade at you, man, but it doesn't incentivize you to put that much effort into your videos. You're just seeing all these other people succeed and the people that put an effort into it fail, and you're just like, wow, it's it's easier to do this, and I'm gonna blow up faster. Bet,
Yeah.
but I mean. And some people might come at me and just say, "Oh yeah, because your channel's dead." Well, I killed my channel on purpose. We are not the same.
Yeah. But
My
yeah.
me killing my channel had a purpose to it and a point.
You wanted to get rid of the MHA, so then you could bring in more stuff. So
Exactly. And there was only one way I was going to be able to do that, and that was
yeah,
if I killed my channel.
exactly. And yeah, so that's why, being honest, like, I'm just gonna reveal it here. I'm gonna be doing a lot of different kind of shows and stuff. I'm not just gonna be doing My Hero and one or two Attack on Titan. I'm gonna be bringing in My Hero, Attack on Titan. What else? Demon Slayer. Shield Hero. Funny enough, I named all those before. And yeah, maybe a couple of Dragon Ball. Like, who knows? I might do a Dragon Ball What If every once in a while. It's not gonna be fully Dragon Ball because, well, one, yeah, I will not be able to do a full Dragon Ball series. Like, I'm not Stellar Saiyan or anything. I cannot do that full time. But yeah, like,
Dragon Ball is just too boring for me.
yeah, like,
Uh,
I might do one or two, but I'm not gonna run it. Like, there might be, yeah, like,
there's
that's not gonna be the basis of my channel.
there's always the temptation to do a sneaky Dragon Ball what if, like.
Yeah, exactly.
But as for me on my channel, man, I'm gonna start doing like I know what I'm good at. I'm good at
Yeah,
dark stories, right? I'm good at mature storytelling.
exactly.
So that's what I'm gonna keep on doing. I got fucking Berserk going crazy. I'm gonna bring the Tokyo Revengers. I'm gonna bring that shit up, you know?
Yeah,
Just because I feel like Tokyo Revengers is a better story than My Hero Academia could ever hope to be.
yeah.
Especially in the manga with both of them. Like,
Mm.
come on now. You know.
I
Because
love it how. You go, sorry.
not a whole lot of people give Tokyo Revengers that credit. Well, guess what? Tokyo Revengers is going to be catching up in sales to My Hero, and I swear upon this, the second season. Oh, y'all don't know what's about to hit in the second season. Y'all are not ready for the Black Dragon arc. I guarantee you, it is going to be what elevates Tokyo Revengers. Mwah, chef's kiss right up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I just love it how, like, with you doing Dark What Ifs and you being pretty much like, the peak of Dark What Ifs and being, like, the kind of thing that people want to reach and strive for some people wanting to do darker What Ifs every once in a while. And then there are those other What Ifs who like do such light-hearted what ifs, and then they do that one dark-hearted, like dark-toned what if, and it just doesn't work the same.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's kind of funny like that, like because you have to have it, and if you're ever going to do a dark story, you gotta commit. Like you have to
Yeah,
fucking
definitely.
commit. You need to be like to the point where you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna push the boundaries on this. How much can I get away with? And throw that handy little plot armor bullshit out the fucking window. Get real here.
Or everybody's gonna die.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty much. Yep.
That's our little rant out of the way, but
Yeah. That's
I
us dogging on other YouTubers.
yeah, in no particular terms or anything, right?
No.
But we do have a little bit of an announcement, and then we're gonna go straight into the next topic, right? So, for those of you who are fans of like my old style content, right, the MHA content, XSplit here is going to be spiritually successing all of my unfinished ones. He's the only person I would trust to continue them on, and I did promise to help him out. So those are going to be collabs with us only on XSplit's channel. So again, subscribe to the man if you want to see what's on the screen right now. What is that? I hear the sound of a kaiju. You hear it?
I think so.
It's back. It's ready. It's rebooted and better than ever. And it's coming soon.
Hope you're hyped.
And with that being said, now we have our next topic, which is manga and anime that are on our reading list, and after that, recommendations.
All
So,
right.
XSplit, you want to go first with this one, and like you say one,
Uh,
and then I'll say one until we finish.
yeah, sure. So, one big show, which I just finished one kind of show. Well, I finished a couple shows, but yeah, like what was it? Shield Hero. After the kind of second season comes out, I'm planning to read the manga for that because that's gonna be hyped. I've heard a couple good things about that, so after the second season, hopefully that gets me into a good kind of position to read the rest of it. If it is good, then yeah. But yeah, that's one of the big ones that I'm wanting to read.
Yeah, with that one, you're gonna have to also choose between that and the light novel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so something that is on my actual reading list is a little known manga called Vagabond. Right. So I've been hearing good stuff about Vagabond, and right now I'm currently reading through Vinland Saga, which that's gonna have its own video coming out
Yeah,
because I got beef with the anime of Vinland Saga. Right. Oh, you thought the rant was over? No, 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 no. We got beef. Anime of Vinland Saga. Wit Studios, I got beef with you right now.
yeah, but yeah, like Vinland Saga's definitely on my list as well for kind of reading because I mean I wanted to watch the anime, but you told me anime ain't good. I'm gonna take your word. I mean, I'm probably gonna watch the anime anyway, but after reading the manga first, so I can understand how dog it is. But
Well,
yes,
it's not bad if it's your first introduction to Vinland Saga, right? Watching the anime is not that bad. It's just it's out of order. Like a lot of it is out of freaking order, and it's so out of order that it baffles my mind, right? And they cut out so much stuff that's good
mm,
character building for Torfin, which I'm just
yeah,
like, why? And then there's like anime only scenes that they add in. So
yeah,
it's just really convoluted and it doesn't hit the same, right? The manga has it specifically laid out to where it hits you more and more. There's mystery to it. The anime don't give you that, man. It just doesn't give
yeah,
it to you.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's also kind of the same with apparently from Overlord. Apparently with season 3. there was one scene, if you haven't seen Overlord or anything, skip probably about 30 seconds or 20 seconds.
Skip about like 2 minutes, 2 minutes into the video.
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, pretty much like from that, with like Overlord, with that kind of scene, apparently the ogre was it the ogre scene where they attack the village? Apparently the entire village scene was supposed to come first, and then during that you're supposed to be thinking like, what's Ainz and all those guys doing during that scene? Like, aren't they supposed to be protecting this village? Like, doesn't Ainz care about this village? Didn't he just say that this village was like essential to his plans or whatever? But then after these kind of 3 episodes or 3 chapters or whatever, you then get to see his side of the story with him actually creating or kind of murdering this kind of ogre thingy, and that's why it can't regenerate after they kind of attack the goblins start attacking it, because it is already dead. But with the anime, you see all through that, so the kind of suspense and the understanding isn't there. So yeah, like
That
kind
and
of that.
that and there's cut content from Overlord, right? And people, keep skipping. I'll have a time skip on the video, but it's like the Albedo Conspiracy. They completely cut that out, which is a huge scene to Albedo's character, right? And what the Albedo Conspiracy is, for those of you who don't know, it is that Albedo hates all the other people that were with Momonga or Ainz and formed Nazarick and the guild Ainz ul Gaun, because
Yeah.
Ainz reprogrammed her to say that she's madly in love with Ainz, and she feels as though the other supreme beings abandoned them
Holding them
and
back.
left Momonga.
Yeah.
So it says that she's trying to keep it a secret from Ainz that she's going out there to hunt down and kill the other supreme beings.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, that's just a little bit of a rough deal, right?
Oh well. Gotta trust this show. Gotta trust the show writers and that what they're doing. But yeah.
Yeah. But let's see. The other one on my list that I have constantly been putting off is one that I've read a little bit, but I have not finished.
It would be uploading. I don't know. Just throwing out seasons every 5 years. People don't have the commitments. Yeah, so like.
Oh man, I need to catch up on the manga for One Punch Man in a bad way.
Yeah. Exactly, like that's another kind of manga I do want to read as well. It's like One Punch Man, since I know that anime, if there is a season 3, will be years away. I really can't be bothered to wait that long. I'm kind of impatient when it comes to those things. So, yeah.
Which, I mean, it's not really that far off to say, like, after how badly season 2 was received, to say that there might not be a season 3 of One Punch Man.
Exactly, yeah. I don't understand why it was received so badly. It was funny. Like, the entire thing about that show is it's supposed to be a mockery of superhero gimmicks.
Well,
so
no, it's not a mockery of superhero gimmicks. One Punch Man's a seinen that is a parody of all shonen manga.
Yeah. So like, yeah, it's the entire thing about it is it's supposed to be funny, and in my opinion, it's funny. So I'm not sure if it's just because it hit my kind of, I guess, funny bone, but yeah, like, in my opinion, they hit it pretty well. So
exactly.
I don't really understand it.
All right, like, just to reinforce what you said about One Punch Man, like, people like say that, oh, season 2 had such terrible animation compared to the first season. You know, well, you have to remember these animators are worked pretty damn hard. They don't really give a
Exactly.
break. And it still looked good to me. I mean,
Yeah.
come we had 90s animation, people, right? You guys remember 90s JoJo, right?
I knew you were gonna bring that up.
I'm gonna have 90s JoJo and 90s Hunter x Hunter right up there on the screen right now. Look at that. Look at it.
You not like that 90s Dio. It is perfection.
You now look at season 2 One Punch Man. Right? It suddenly doesn't look that bad anymore. Now does it? So quit whining about animation. It doesn't. Not every anime's gonna be, hand drawn by Ufotable. It's not gonna have that fucking golden brushstroke of Ufotable or something like Mappa or anything like that. It's not
It's not
gonna
gonna
have
be
that.
it's not gonna be Jujutsu Kaisen type of animation.
Right.
That certain isekai, which I can't remember, that Giga keeps talking about, that has perfect animation and has more animation in a loaf of bread than some animation entire series do. Some people just don't have that kind of experience or capabilities.
Yeah, and you know what show I really blame for this huge craze about animation? That's Demon Slayer. I fully
Yes,
blame Demon Slayer for spoiling these people. This new generation of anime fans is fucking spoiled, man. They're so
exactly.
fucking spoiled. You want to know something that's bad, right? Right. You want to know something that's a struggle? Berserk not getting a properly animated fucking adaptation, right? We got CGI Berserk.
CGI Berserk.
This is not okay. What I would give for it to have the One Punch Man season 2 animation, that nice 2D animation, not some 3D CG bullshit. Like, come on, y'all don't
But
know
yeah,
the struggle.
like, if you guys want to dog on season 2, like One Punch Man so much, look at season 3, Seven Deadly Sins.
look
Like,
at
come on, people.
look at beginning Dragon Ball Super.
Exactly.
Don't be dogging on season 2 One Punch Man animation.
Bro, I don't even understand why they hate on Demon Slayer season 3 animation. It's great. It adds to the
It's still
the
better than
show.
90s deal.
No, 90s Dio is perfection. Don't even lie. I'm gonna make that as my profile picture from now on. 90s Dio.
Oh no, we put Dio on the thumbnail for a reason. That's how you should draw your custom anime character. Draw yourself in fucking Dio style.
Oh no.
But still, I'll take 90s Dio animation over CG Berserk.
Bro. What about King and Usher? I mean I watched a little bit of animation, but yeah.
Okay, Kangen. I don't like the 3D, but it's not as bad as Berserk.
No.
But I still think it should have had 2D animation.
2D.
If Kangen would have looked like Baki,
Bro, it would have popped off.
it would have been
would've-
more popular than Baki. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you because when it comes in terms to art style, nobody better fucking challenge me on this because I got manga panels right here of the Baki art. You can't tell me this looks better than anything to come out of Kengan Ashura or Kengan Omega. You can't.
Bro.
Y'all just can't tell me that.
Yeah.
Because at times the Baki art can look really ugly, especially with the facial expressions.
Exactly.
Yujiro's fucking wicked smile at the fucking T-Rex.
That's horrifying. My favorite scene though in Baki season Was it season? I think it's season 2.
It's
Yeah.
it's actually season 3 because you actually
Oh
had
yeah, season 3 since the Bucky the Grappler.
yeah.
Yeah. So season 3, is the scene when just Bucky and whatever her face is just in the bed, and then he turns around just to see Yujiro there. It's so funny to me. He just turns around. He's like, I'm just gonna turn around and look straight into the eyes of my dad.
Dude, I swear, Yujiro watched Baki have sex. He was watching Baki fuck his girlfriend.
He probably did. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, because right after Baki finished, Yujiro's right there.
Oh, was he?
Yujiro is a fucking menace.
He's a menace to society, and no one can stop him.
No. Baki about to get his ass whooped, sadly.
That's so funny, though, eh?
Oh
my goodness.
Getting back on topic now.
Yeah. Yep. Alright, what's the show you?
Okay, so yeah, an actual anime that I have to actually watch because a friend recommended it to me is an anime called Kite. And here is the rating. It's rated R, rated hard, M for mature. And this is the synopsis. She may be cute, she may be young, she may seem innocent and naive, but don't be fooled. She's a cold-blooded killer, and if you're on the wrong side of the law, you may be her next target.
That's hardcore.
That is hardcore, man. It's on fucking Crunchyroll, and so I'm gonna watch it. And it's like an old school anime. Like, it's got that '90s animation, but it's got the good one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, another show I'm gonna watch. I'm pretty sure everybody is going to agree with me when I say this. They're all going to be recommending this. Redo of Hella. I mean, it is a PG show. It is perfect for all ages to watch. There is nothing bad. There is no unconsensual scenes. Everything is just so nice and pleasing to hentai watch.
It's your perfect Christian boy show.
Exactly. Yeah, it's perfect for all eyes, especially hentai watchers.
Oh, and we can say that because we actually are. We're everything we just said.
Yep.
Oh man. No. It's right up. Redo of Healer is right up there with Boku no Pico.
Oh, that is funny. Oh, but yeah. Anyway, being serious, another kind of, and being honest, a lot of the manga that I do want to read are pretty much continuations of anime I've watched, like Demon Slayer, Shield Hero. What else was there? Tokyo Ghoul is something I need to get into. You've been really kind of suggesting on me I need to watch it, so
I don't suggest you watch, I suggest you read.
Yeah, so read that. What else? Something else. I guess, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things, like One Punch Man, and yeah, there's a lot of things I should probably get into, but I just haven't. I don't know. I've got a gigantic list of anime I've watched, and being honest, I don't even think I've kind of finished it. Like, there's a lot of anime I can't even remember. So, yeah.
Like, one manga I gotta get into that's a continuation of an anime I really love is Hajime no Ippo. But when I look at the amount of chapters and it's still going.
Exactly. There's like 2,000 chapters or something, eh?
It's double One Piece. It is doubled One Piece.
Yeah. The Hajime no Ippo like anime was fire though. It
Oh, I
was
would
so
love.
good.
Yo, when can we get you Ufotable to pick up Hajime no Ippo?
I know exactly.
Or just
Like,
Mappa, something. Somebody pick
yeah,
it up.
exactly. Like you can't be ending off with that incredible fight. This is another spoiler, about 10 second spoiler. Blah blah blah. You can't end off with that fight against the meat-loving crazed man, and he just wipes the ground with him, and then
And
just end it off.
you gotta continue it, man. You got to. Not even just that. But remember when you were watching Baki for the first time? Baki versus Sendo in season 1?
Oh yeah,
Bro.
Ippo against Sendo.
Yeah, Ippo against.
Ippo.
Yeah, my bad.
Yep.
Ippo against
Yep.
Sendo. And just,
That's my favorite fight. 100%.
yes. Sendo is my favorite character in Ippo. Hands
Yeah,
down.
same.
I guarantee you. Sendo,
100%.
like, man, just the way Sendo is just staring at Baki. And this ain't no spoiler, because the show is over, like, I'm pretty sure it's over 20 years old. So at this point,
Yeah.
if you haven't seen it, that's on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But just the way how Ippo knocked out Sendo, and Sendo's just sitting there staring at fucking Ippo's soul, and it
Exactly.
Ippo won, but he was intimidated by Sendo.
Exactly. Like Sendo is a scary guy. Like even back in that flipping 90s, or it wasn't even 90s. I think it was like early 2000s animation.
Man, now we got me wanting to do a fucking Sendo. What if, like, what if Takamichi was Sendo? You got me
Yeah,
doing.
exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh
Alright.
shit. But yeah, like another anime that I've been like recommended, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna start it or not, is Gintama.
Oh yeah.
Because Gintama's like, it has 9 seasons
A lot.
and 433 episodes. I haven't been that committed to anything since I started One Piece, and
Yeah.
I dropped One Piece after the couple most recent chapters because it just ain't hitting no more.
Yeah, I kind of like watched. I've been watching One Piece very slowly on Netflix, and yeah, I'm only just up to. Well, I'm just nearing the end of the What is it? The sand. What's his name? The sand guy.
Crocodile, Alabasta.
Crocodile up. Yeah, the Alabasta arc. So I'm literally just up to the bit. I'm not even gonna spoiler warning this, where like he's just revealed Crocodile's weakness. I'm literally just up to that point. And
Yeah.
I've just been watching this very slowly because I am not going to put in the commitment to watch 1,000 episodes. That's just. It will be my while I'm doing something show. Like, you know how sometimes you're just doing something and you need that kind of sound and like something to kind of distract you as well?
It's like background noise.
Exactly, yeah. That's kind of my background noise show. So whenever I'm cleaning the house or anything like that, I'll chuck that on. So yeah, I kind of understand what's going on, but yeah.
Yeah, and like One Piece is like great with world building, but its characters are kind of lacking as a result.
Yeah.
And that's not nothing to diss at Oda. I'm pretty sure he's got characterization out the ass plan for it. And you have to give One Piece its respect since it surpassed Batman. A manga surpassed Batman in terms of total sales and popularity.
Yeah, exactly.
And the only thing above One Piece right now is literally the Boy Scout himself, Superman.
Yeah. Who has been going on since 1939.
Since the fucking 30s. How crazy is that? That we're literally about to hit Superman's 100th birthday in like a decade or so.
Kind of insane, really.
It is.
Do you know what's also insane?
What?
100 years ago was the Great Depression.
You want to know what else is going to be insane?
What?
One Piece is still going to be going on 100 years from now.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, y'all expecting One Piece, Oda says that One Piece has, about 5 years left, right? When they get to Left and they open the box, they're going to find one piece, and then it says, yeah, you're going to need the other 100 pieces to claim the treasure and be king of the pirates. Well, okay, crew, let's set sail. Here we go. 2 piece.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
It has to be called One Piece for a reason. There's one piece of the puzzle.
It's just a jigsaw.
Yeah.
It's just like those tiny it's just made of cardboard, just a tiny jigsaw piece, and you have to go all around like the world. Like, not even around the world. They're gonna end up being space pirates. Like, they're just gonna go to different planets.
No, that's a thing, right? Because Oda's already confirmed that humans can live in space because you got Eneru up there on the moon. I'm sorry, we're gonna see Luffy fighting Martian Manhunter before too long. Oh
no.
man.
He's gonna be fighting, what's his name? The Martian from, Invincible. The Martian dude. He'll be fighting some Viltrumites.
Oh shit. He's gonna face off and fucking just start squaring up to Omni-Man. Oh shit. Omni-Man. Any artist out there, if you want to submit fan art of Luffy fighting Omni-Man, I will gladly showcase it in the next podcast.
100%. That would be so funny.
Oh man. But going back to my anime that I gotta watch is All Out. All Out is actually a sports anime that I'm interested in because it's a seinen sports anime that follows rugby.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, All Out.
Yo!
All Out's a seinen sports anime that's about rugby.
The only anime thing I've seen about rugby is like the 5 minutes of JoJo Part 1.
Yeah, but no, this is like, it's a full 1 season, 25 episodes. I don't know if they're planning to do more, but I mean, if I like it, I'll do a video on it.
Being in a country which literally surrounds itself by like priding itself being the #1 country of like rugby, like no one else competes against us because everyone else sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Mostly. There's only a couple other guys. Ireland, you guys are all right. England during the World Cup, that was a fluke. That was just a fluke, okay? But the rest of you guys, back down a little bit. But yeah, priding ourselves on the fact that we are great at rugby. This really does hit home. I'm quite happy the fact that this is a thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Which, I gotta read the manga for All Out after I finish this anime, because I gotta know, man. I gotta know if it continues.
Exactly.
Because I've played American football, because I'm in America, right? So I've played football a lot. I hate the sport now, but one sport I've always been awestruck by is rugby, because it's like fucking brutalized football in a way.
It's so funny because over here, like, since we don't play American football, we play rugby or just football or soccer. But yeah, Like, when we look over at you guys saying, like, yo, you're playing American football, we're like, what the hang? How do you guys, like, you're running and literally going in for the kill, just tackling each other, not even if you have the ball, just bulldozing each other. And we're like, how does this happen? But yeah.
It happens because America likes violence, and we're literally wearing gladiator gear in football.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. But yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. Because yeah, I remember playing rugby, like, even as a kid, it was still kinda brutal, but we still had a lot of rules. Like, you couldn't go for the head. Had to play nice, you know. You can't just run up to somebody, smack him in the nads, and then run off with the ball. So, yeah. Yeah.
So, what's one of your next ones?
Hajime no Ippo, 100% to Freed.
Oh man.
Just slowly. I ain't reading it. No, I'm just gonna grind for an entire week. Just
if you start it, I'll start it.
alright. But yeah. What else? There are a couple other kinda can't remember what they're called. Far out. There are a couple shows that I did want. Haiku was one of them. Haiku, I do want to watch. Because, being honest, the soundtrack in that show is fire. A lot of times, I'll like a show as long as the soundtrack is good. Like, if the soundtrack sucks, I'm sorry, but your show sucks. Like, I don't care if the animation is on par with Jujutsu Kaisen or anything like that. I don't care. If your soundtrack sucks, the show sucks. So, yeah. But yeah, so it's got a pretty hype kind of, a hype kind of like soundtrack.
Yeah. Speaking of Haikyuu, I couldn't get past the first episode.
Oh yeah. What were your thoughts on it?
To me, it just had a very slow burning start that didn't really seem to put a point anywhere, right? Because I'm pretty sure Haikyuu's a shonen, and as for a shonen standard that I tend to have for it, like the first episode needs to get me a little bit curious about the characters, right? And the plot of it. Like, I know the plot is like, yeah, you want to be good at volleyball. You want to make it to like the biggest level of volleyball out there. But I didn't end up caring about the characters enough to continue on with it.
Yeah.
Like, I just found the main characters to be rather annoying and boring.
You know who else people found the main character being annoying and boring?
What?
Eren Yeager. Actually, no, they didn't find him boring. They just found him extremely annoying. I thought he was a great character.
Oh, I liked Eren. I loved Eren as a character, right? Because here's why. You showcase him as a kid, right? And then you showcase him as an adult in the same episode that is still holding on to that trauma, that's still holding on to the hurt. And that is extremely interesting because the man literally built himself up to become, the weapon that will seek his own revenge.
Exactly. Yeah, I just love Eren's character arc, just Eren gets kidnapped, and then Eren doesn't get kidnapped.
Eren does the kidnapping.
Yeah. Eren just kidnaps himself. Come on, Eren, what are you doing?
No, like, the best character moment for me is when Eren willingly steps into the shoes that Reiner once filled.
Exactly. During that scene, like when they're down in the kind of, I guess it would be a basement in Male, just above the thing, and how he's just hinting at the fact that like Reiner did all the stuff, like murdered all the people in like Shiganshina and all that, just because he wanted to. Because he wanted to be a hero. Not because he was forced to, because he wanted to. And I love how he's just hinting at the fact, I'm not doing this because I have to. I want to murder your ass.
Exactly.
Like, these people, they may be nice, loving people. But they're dead. Like, there is no way in any universe that they shall survive.
No, none whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That, and when he just, like, Eren is so smart. Because think about it. He had this brilliant idea, bring it away.
I would say tweezers, but they're not really tweezers. They're like large tweezers.
Yeah, that, I'm not a blacksmith, people. I'm a construction worker that works in industrial. Like, we don't have
Not anymore.
Yeah, no, not anymore. They shut down the fucking job site. So yeah, back to being a full-time YouTuber. Oh, shit. But yeah, no, different tools for different things, people. Nobody's gonna know every tool.
Exactly.
But nah. Oh man, another series that I have to fucking catch up on is Baki.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we were talking about this, right? But Yujiro has Black Air Force energy to the max, man.
Being honest, I don't even think I'm going to be able to last reading the manga. It's so intense. Like, every panel is so just intense.
Right, like yeah.
The writing and the detail of the drawing is just incredible through every panel. It's just, especially in Yujiro, like, his face looks like a busted mince pie.
Man, let me tell you something. If you ever want to know where anime's budgets go to, look at Yujiro every time he shows up in the anime.
Exactly. His face costs $1 million.
I guarantee you, the animators are just like, I have to get every line perfect on the ogre. But and in the manga, it's you can tell where most of the time went through the drawing. It's Yujiro.
Exactly. I love it in Baki the Grappler, how like Hanayama, his grip strength is strong enough to rip out an entire pack of cards, just rip out a chunk. He is able to squeeze the flower juice out of a flower and create perfume just by squeezing it. And like, he's able to just grab onto your arm and just burst every vessel. And yet when he goes up to Yujiro, he try and does it, he ain't even flinching. And yet he gets shot by tranquilizer darts. This man's out like a light. How does that work?
Man, let me tell you, anime logic, it's a bitch. But you know what? In the next Jump Force game, since Baki's a shonen, right?
Yes.
I want Baki, Yujiro, and I don't care who you throw in for the last character, but I want to see those motherfuckers throwing hands with Goku.
Yo, Jump Force is such a game, eh? It's so good.
It's good, but the character models need some work.
What are you talking about? CGI Goku is beautiful. No, CGI Vegeta is beautiful. That thing is amazing.
Not everything translates well. Oh yeah, you want to say that? Okay. Dragon Ball Superhero is going to be full CGI. Tell me if you think it's still beautiful after that one.
Dragon Ball Super Broly. The CGI in that was great.
Well, yeah, because that one was actually hidden between 2D animation at times. It was pretty much a good switch, but it's still... It
was noticeable still.
Yeah, I can't look at any CGI in anime. It gives me PTSD flashbacks to Berserk. I'm gonna keep bringing it up at every opportunity.
Yeah. Demon Slayer, they did it alright. Attack on Titan. Attack on Titans. I know they get flack for it. They were good.
They have to be CGI because
Exactly.
otherwise you would never get another season within the decade.
Bro, they're so hard to animate. Like, how Wit Studio did it every single year for like 3 years straight. They deserve high praise.
They do. But then they took like a 4-year hiatus in between season 1 and 2 just to make sure that they could get the animation down right. And then season 3 came out super fast. The final season came out like pretty fast after that, and then it's been actually pretty consistent ever since that 4-year hiatus.
But yeah, I know how people like give season 3 part 1 like such hard flack, but I actually don't mind it. Like, it was a good arc. Like, sure, there weren't Titans, and sure, Eren was a little bit of a wuss, but I don't know, it's just part of his character arc. And I'm just saying this like to cover up the fact that the Levi chase scene was absolutely fire.
Oh man.
Bro, that chase scene.
Yeah, we talk good about Attack on Titan, but there's a few bad things about it too. Because Eren is no longer the Attack Titan. Eren is now the Simp Titan.
Well, no, this is spoilers.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Eren is now the Simp Titan. Just wait and see.
Yep, you'll see it in a couple episodes. It's so funny though.
Simp Titan Eren. Put it on a
He's not. That could be a good what if Eren was the Simp Titan.
Look to Xbox channel for that one coming soon. 2022.
So 2022. Oh, that would be so funny. Do you know what's insane though?
What?
We are probably, I'm not sure how many people are how many people are up to date with the time, but we are like 5 days through February. If you're watching it at this time, like, I'm pretty sure you're watching it.
At the time of recording this, it is February 5th.
Yeah. I mean, it's 3 o'clock for you. 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 3 in the morning.
Bro, this man's committed. You gotta if you're watching from my channel, bros, you gotta subscribe to Boss. You gotta subscribe to Crown Fan. Like, he is committed.
He knows this because, you know, a little bit of a preview, if you will. I'm not showing anything, but for the MHA rewrite as a seinen, X saw the script and like everything that he read, which is like 5 to 6 pages of the script, is all just me rewriting chapter 1.
It's 900 words plus, and it's the first chapter. It's the first chapter, and he's so. If you guys have watched my video, I normally get up to the wherever we are, like normally the start of the what's it called?
USJ or Heroes vs. Villains?
No, the entrance exam. In the first episode. And yeah, like normally that's not even like the first kind of thing. Normally that's just like way backstory, like when he first gets his quirk or whatever. Because you gotta love the backstory. Like, backstory is everything. Come on.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like normally, like I'll be up to the wherever we are, like past that thing, and probably 1,000 chapters would probably be up to maybe just.
You mean 1,000 words?
That one. Yeah, 1,000 words, probably like to the like Heroes verse, not Heroes verse. I am having a mind blank. To the entrance exam.
Xwood's got the Tom and Jerry noises in his head right now. I'll edit the clip in here.
But yeah, like it's just like I normally take about 1,000 chapters to get from 1,000 words to get from the start of the anime to the kind of entrance exam. Not 1,000 chapters to get from the start of the anime to the end of the first chapter. Like, that's a bit. It's a bit of effort that I don't have.
Man, I didn't even get through the first episode. Anime in 900 plus words.
Bro. Bro, you're crazy.
But I have to do it because I have to emphasize, right, how much different this is going to be.
If you guys are very squeamish, don't listen to this. Like, it is. Actually, no. That's like not saying. I just can't speak at the moment. If you guys are squeamish or anything, like, beware. Still watch his video because he needs the views. He needs the support. Because
trying to bring a channel back from the dead is not easy.
Exactly. So, everybody on my channel, if you love me, then go subscribe to him. That's probably none of you, because I'm not loved at all. Nah, I'm just kidding. But, yeah. Yeah, so, that's that. But, yeah. So, go subscribe to him. Go watch his video, because it is going to be really, really good. It is so good.
I'm going to record it tomorrow, right? Well, I say tomorrow, but it's going to be later on today.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, after I get done getting some rest, taking a shower, go have lunch with my girl, and come back and get back on the grind.
Let's go.
Yeah, because I can guarantee you now, that video is going to be over an hour.
Oh my goodness.
And I broke it down into sections. We got the story section that'll take up the first part, and then we have the character section, which will be towards the end. And
is that just describing the characters?
No, it's like going to be me changing up every character, even the side characters, personalities, and their backstories and their motivations and goals to match more of a seinen aesthetic.
Being honest, one of my favorite characters in general in My Hero Academia is Shoji, who is a side character. So
yeah, so Shoji, I already have like a fucking huge ass section for him, especially since isn't he like doesn't he have a mutation quirk as well?
Yeah, because like he's wearing the mask and he's got 6 arms, which is badass. But yeah,
but people still like just like the fucking segregation against like mutation quirks, the amount of bad press that they get for no apparent reason. It's because, trust me,
it's kind of.
If you think that's like bad, just wait till you get to the Shoji part. Like, he is immediately after Todoroki.
What, like trying to kill him?
Oh no! I mean like the characters. I put them in a certain order, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's like first is going to be All Might, then Izuku, then Bakugo, then Shoto, then Shoji, then Uraka, Ida, which Ida's going to be the shortest one out of them all.
Yep.
But just stuff like that. I'm even going to cover like Aizawa, President Mike, Midnight for sure, the baddie. With Midnights, if you guys are under the age of 18, I would not recommend you pay attention to the Midnight section. Because stuff in there could be explicit content.
Could it be explicit content? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
That's what I'm going to rename explicit content. It's just going to be explicit content. Oh, shit.
Oh, good choice of names. Good choice. Oh my goodness, that's funny.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like XSplit's also he's also going to start doing some non what if content, like this
Yep.
podcast for one, but he's also got some other announcement he's wanting to make,
I mean, yeah, I will probably do like reviews and stuff as well for different like anime and different like what are they called? Like
uh manga, manhwa, webtoons.
yeah, I guess so as well. Like webtoons as well, like doing webtoon what ifs as well. That would be pretty good. But yeah, like if you guys have seen Unordinary, I might do a what if of that. But yeah, like I'll do like reviews as well, so I'm not just gonna be doing what ifs. I'll probably do like reviews. I don't know, like if you guys have seen like different shows, like different channels like Turtle Quirk and stuff, I might do stuff like that. So not just what ifs. What ifs will be a big part of this, but it won't just be it. I might refreshen you guys up a bit with maybe uh, a manga chapter review or something like that.
Yeah, which is a good idea since you're still pretty small as a creator. Which I mean,
Exactly.
for the what if community, once you hit about 5K, you're locked into whatever content you're doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like literally trying to turn the air conditioner to cold in hell if you want to change your content.
Bro. But yeah.
Oh man.
Alright. But
But
yeah.
anyways, now it is time to be getting on to the recommendation portion of
Alright.
this podcast. And so we're pretty much just gonna go rapid fire with this one, right? I'm gonna do one. Expla's gonna do one with a brief summary on why we think that you guys should check it out. And so my number one recommendation is actually my number one manga out there, which is a manga called Real. It's a seinen manga that tackles disability and basketball at the same time. It's very impactful, and it is one of the only manga that have made me cry in a total of 10 years. It's been the only media form that has actually made me cry in 10 years. So I cannot recommend it enough. It is my number one manga of all time just because of how much it means to me. And that is my subjective opinion on it, not objective, subjective, my personal opinion. That's what that means. And yeah, so XSplit, on to you for your first one.
I don't even know what my first one is. I don't know. There's a lot of different shows that I would kind of recommend. I guess like I don't know. Are we just doing like smaller shows or just any?
Any.
All right. Let's go. Shield Hero. There we go. Shield Hero is your classic isekai, pretty much. And that's pretty much like what if like it's pretty much you get summoned into a world and you're pretty much a video game. It's pretty much a video game, but you play as certain classes and yeah, so the main character, he is obviously the Shield Hero, and you get to follow his story and how he kind of makes his way through this world, which is very good, and you get to see all his challenges and tribulations through the way. So, yeah,
All right.
that's that.
So my next one is going to be Tokyo Revengers. Honestly, people, if you haven't already, you need to check it out. Like I said, in my personal opinion, season 2 is what's going to really help it blow up, but it's also so much better than your typical anime that's come out this season. It is definitely going to raise the bar on what you should expect from your anime and your manga, especially in the manga right now with how crazy everything's getting, and a huge revelation about Mikey is about to be coming in the current manga. So if you haven't already, check it out. Get on that Tokyo Revengers greatness.
Yep. My next one is going to be Overlord. I don't know, all the ones that I kind of would recommend, I've already talked about. But, yeah, so pretty much Overlord, like, you gotta check it out. If you guys like overpowered characters, this is your show. The man is he wipes the floor with everything. That's about as much spoilers as I'll give, but yeah, he's just overpowered. If you guys like overpowered series, go check it out. If you like crazy waifus, check that out. So, yeah.
And my final recommendation for this episode of the Anime Shovel podcast is going to be Chainsaw Man. If you guys haven't already, check out Chainsaw Man. Either read the manga, which that's all you can do right now, because, you know, part 2 of the manga is going to be starting up really soon. And not only that, but the anime is coming out this year, so get excited for that. So if you want to wait for the anime, do that. But just check it out one way or another. It's going to be really great. It's going to raise the bar on everything that you can expect this year. And I honestly think it might be anime of the year. So go check it out.
Yeah, and my final one will 100% be Hajime no Ippo. Like, I don't know how it isn't being animated, like, consistently. I don't know how, like, it isn't just still going, like, with the anime. Like, the show is unbelievable. Like, you get to follow this character who everybody can relate to. Like, at some point in your life, you can relate to this guy in any small way, whether you're a small kind of fragile kid who wants to learn boxing, whether you just got those insecurities about yourself, anything like that, you can relate to this guy, the main character. So you check him out. Like, check the show out. It is so good. It makes you feel empowered.
It does. And if you're on the fence about working out or anything, this show will get your ass in the gym.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, because after you watch it, you can't just sit there after seeing this character like that. And by the way, the only reason why you wouldn't be able to relate to Ippo in any sort of way is if you're a bully and a piece of shit. And at that time, you need to look at yourself and get some help.
Exactly, yeah.
But anyway, that has been this episode of the Anime Shovel podcast. If there are any other content creators that you'd probably want us to get onto here or try to get on here, let us know, because as long as XSplit agrees and I agree to it, you'll pretty much bring them on. So, and with that, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a blessed day and peace.